What's going on, guys? What is good, y'all? I am back with another video. If you are new here, welcome to the family. So, you guys, I am back with another video. And what I want to talk about is how narcissists brainwash you. Yeah, they will brainwash you. And that's a lot of what people are going through and not even realizing it, that they've been brainwashed. You see, narcissists use a method of psychological manipulation. And most therapists call it trauma bonding, right? But trauma bonding occurs when the narcissist love bombs you in the initial stages. That is showering you with affection and breaking through all of your boundaries and barriers. Learning who you are and how you work and reflecting all of that back to you. Making you believe that they are, perfect. That you've met your perfect partner. And every bit is invested into you. This is what they want you to believe. You see, during this stage, they are idealizing you. But it doesn't take long before, let's call it commitment phobia, right? Commitment phobia. Because we all know that they don't commit, right? So let's just call it commitment phobia. Steps in. They have intimacy issues. You see, they'll start devaluating you. And crazy making behavior begins. Unfortunately, by then you are attached and in love. And you guys, it's like you're shell-shocked and cannot understand what's happening when this happens to you. You see, the narcissist knows this. And in order to keep you tied to them and feed on your emotions as a form of supply, they throw you breadcrumbs, dangling little tastes of the way that they were before. Just enough to keep you on the line and holding on. Before what? Pulling away again. That's the push-pull. This is what they will do to you. You see, it's enough to train you to expect less and less while depending on more and more. This is what you want. Desperately, on each little fix of the validation you get from them. See, but you'll be getting the worst of it. You begin to believe that you cannot survive without the narcissist. And you will develop depression and anxiety because of this. You see, a lot of people have PTSD during their time with the narcissist, and they start to have meltdowns. Some people even get suicidal. That's right, guys. You see, inevitably, the narcissist will suck you dry, and you'll either get discarded for the moment or walk away because the pain of being in their life finally supersedes the pain and fear of losing them. And this is how it works. You see, the brainwashing begins to dissipate completely once you're no contact and in therapy. You have to start practicing self-love long enough, because it takes, being out of their bubble and out of their influence and far away from the toxicity of it to rewrite your brain. This is what you have to do. You see, narcissistic abuse has been proven now to do some brain damage. You guys, I did a lot of research on this, and this is what it'll do to you. You will have brain damage, especially for people who stick around for long periods of time with a narcissist. This can actually damage your brain. You see, people with narcissistic personality disorder, they have an overinflated, image of themselves. They see themselves as the best in everything. But in order to do that, they have to brainwash others into believing that they are worse than them. This is what they do. Y'all, it's very detrimental to your health dealing with narcissists. The objective of a narcissist is to always make themselves feel better about themselves. And the ways they do that are complicated, but that's the underlying objective. It has nothing to even do with you. You're just a tool that they can use to project things onto. This is what they will do. They just want to project everything, onto you. Let frustrations out on you. Blame things on you. Get admiration and validation from you. And etc. Anything else you can think of. And if they have power and control over you and your emotions, that makes them feel better about themselves. That's what it's all about. This is how it works. They can't soothe themselves or regulate their own emotions or self-worth. They need you for that, or anybody outside of themselves. You have to reset your brain after getting out of a situation with a narcissist. Because guess what? Many victims of narcissistic abuse have been driven clinically insane or even nudged to suicide, like I said. Narcissists aren't just playing with your emotions, they are playing with your life. I need for y'all to get that and understand that. They are playing with your life. But you see, there's some good news in the end. And the good news is that it is reversible. And it can be healed with time, therapy, and self-dedication. This is why so much self-love have to be put into yourself once you get out of a narcissistic situation. Y'all, it's very detrimental to your health. You are totally under a spell. You are being brainwashed by a master manipulator. I need for y'all to get that. It's very hard to break away from a narcissist. And this is why self-love is so important once you break away from a narcissist. And I don't care if it's a romantic partner, your parents, caregiver, whomever. It doesn't really matter. A narcissist is a narcissist is a narcissist. And any part that they play in your life for a long period of time can cause brain damage. It is very detrimental having these individuals around you at all, in any way, shape, or form. Because the abuse with the narcissist never, ever stops. They have to have somebody around at all times to abuse. Someone to dump their trash on. Do not let this person be you. Y'all, it's the crazy making for me. And it doesn't stop. I read a comment earlier where someone was saying they don't wish narcissistic abuse on anybody. Guess what? And y'all, I say this, listen, worry about you. Just be glad it's not you. Because let me tell you something, of course not. You don't wish narcissistic abuse on other people, but it's going to be somebody if it's not you. It is going to be somebody. It is very, very important to worry about self after getting away from narcissists. Not trying to warn a new supply, not trying to talk to other people about the narcissist. Everywhere you go, get what you need to take care of you so you can get into a good healing stage and get back to yourself. Rewire your brain and get back to your life. Because worrying about somebody else is not going to heal you at all. As a matter of fact, it can cause further damage. And this is not a selfish statement. I just need y'all to understand that, of course, we don't want somebody else to go through narcissistic abuse. Of course not. But they're going to find somebody to abuse regardless. They are always fooling people everywhere that they go. Lots of narcissists, after they've abused you, and listen, they have they have a path of destruction in their wake. They do this to everybody that they come encounter with. It doesn't matter their relationship. It could be a so-called friend, a coworker, their own children, their caregivers. It doesn't matter. This is what they do. This is how they survive. So you're never going to be able to stop the chain of what they have going on. Worry about yourself, because that's what's important here. You are important. That's the thing. And I hate for it to sound like that, but this is what I have to tell y'all, because this is what it needs to be. Quit worrying about what the narcissist is going to go do to somebody else. They're going to do this regardless. If it's not you, it's going to be somebody. And this is why I say, be glad that it's not you. That's the thing. Worry about self. Because a narcissist is going to be a narcissist regardless. They don't stop just because you've gotten out of the way. They don't stop just because you've had enough and you've walked away. That doesn't change a narcissist. They don't change. This is why most, if not all, therapists will not treat them. You can't treat evil, y'all. I just want to bring y'all this message. So in my heart, I was thinking about it, and I'm like, people don't understand that this is brainwashing. It really is brainwashing. This is why I call it the narcissistic boot camp, because that's what they think. This is why they feel so entitled to you, because they feel like they're putting you through boot camp and they can come back whenever they get ready. You guys, that is it for this video. Please take the time out to like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on your bells so you will know I'm coming through with another video. Until next time.